Hi, everyone. Welcome to the 1% Happier and Healthier podcast, where Anne and I are going to be talking about Hyrox, because, of course, this is part of our Hyrox mini series. And we're only 4.5 weeks away from Birmingham Hyrox, which is our first ever Hyrox competition. Anne, how are you feeling?
4 weeks and a bit. The bit matters. Feeling really, really strong, really,
Good.
really strong and enthused by it all, and a bit daunted. But we'll chat about that during this week.
And you might have noticed that we're sitting next to each other this time. We probably look like we're sitting next to each other on every one of our previous YouTubes, but we actually are next to each other because Anne is back from France.
Okay.
And so Anne's been training in her weekly boot camp, I think it
Weekly,
is.
daily boot camp, Monday to Friday. It's not called a boot camp really, but it is a boot camp. Yeah,
And so you've had to transition to what normal life. Tell us about how that's gone this week.
normal life. Well, I've been a bit discombobulated because I've been away for quite a while. So actually remembering where anything is in my house has been a bit of a challenge. Then the obviously sorting out the house after leaving two boys there on their own for a few months. However, got back into the routine now, and we did our first high rocks together this morning, which was amazing.
Great. And so what training have you done this week?
Oh my God, I've been hitting the gym massively. I had a PT session with Mason, who
Brilliant.
helped us with our technique early on. I just wanted a bit more from him, and he's helping me with my running and my cardio and building up my strength for that because I felt that was a bit of a weakness. But actually, after this morning, I'm feeling very energized because I did really well in the running and my breathing was okay. So yeah, so PT wise, I had that on Wednesday with Mason. He gave me a little test actually, so to see what my level of fitness was, and I had to run with 24 kg in both hand.
Really?
Yeah, and when we first
Yeah.
started, I mean, I was really struggling with 16 in each hand, and now. I mean, I'm not saying I could do it for long, but I needed to run with them and hold them, and I was like, "Yeah, this is all right,"
And what else did you do for the test?
So I did 24 kg times two in both hands, and then I had to do 20 wall ball really quick, and then I had to run 200 meters, and we timed it.
Oh,
And
really?
that's going to be the level of where we see how I'm getting fitter
Ah,
for
okay. How
competition.
often is he going to test that?
Every time I go and see him, which will be once a week. Yeah.
Wow.
And I've got a training program to help me with my Hyrox even more. So I'm supercharged.
Brilliant. And do you want to share with our listeners the training we did this morning?
Yes. So, bit of inside information. Sal always sends it to me on WhatsApp the morning, just the morning, not normally the night before. She knows, don't unsettle her for the night. So I got the training plan, and basically we did our usual warm up, and then we did 1K run to start off with, a nice steady pace, 9.7, which was all right for me. And then we did burpees, and we did what we needed to do in the competition.
Yep.
And we did that once through, which was great. We did 10 meters each first. So we did 80 in total.
80
80.
meters total. So yes.
Yeah.
So I did 10 meters, you did 10 meters. We
Yeah.
repeated that until we'd done 80 meters.
And then we're back on the runner again for zero point 0.9 kilometers. And we did that. And guess what? We came off there and we did lunges.
Lunges. So again, in the competition, we have to do 100 meters with a 10 kilogram, 10
Yeah, 10
kilogram
kg. Yeah.
sandbag. And they don't have sandbags in the gym. So we just use those light bars. And we did it together, and we actually did three lots of 20 meters. So we did 60 meters each
Yeah, that
in
was
terms of
good.
lunges. Then
Strong,
back on the
wasn't it?
back on
Yeah.
the treadmill.
Back on the treadmill for zero point 0.8
Eight.
kilometers. And then we did that. And guess what we did next?
Did the burpees again.
Burpees again. Same as what we do in the
Yeah.
competition.
Back on the treadmill.
Back on the treadmill, zero point 0.7 off the treadmill.
Lunges again. And the reason why I chose the burpees and lunges is the burpees were my least favorite. And I thought I've got something in my head about those. So I thought I've just got to do what we've got to do at the competition and then shift my mindset. So now that I know that we can do it. And we did it twice
Twice
through.
through, yeah.
And the same with the lunges. The
Yeah.
lunges used to be your least
Hmm.
favorite, but we did more than is required in the competition.
Yeah.
And we did it twice through.
Yeah.
So, and then we were back on the treadmill.
High five itself. Yeah, back on the treadmill for more running. And then we came off there and then went to do the wall
Wall
balls.
balls. So we did four lots of 15 each. So that's 60 each. And we have to do 100 in total at the competition.
Hmm.
But of course, not every single one counts. If you don't squat low enough And if you don't throw high enough, then it doesn't
Yeah.
score. So the chances are we're going to have to do more than 100
Yeah.
between us. So that was the day's training.
That was a day's training. It was good, strong, and we did our RPE. Can't quite remember what it stands for, but it's gym talk. And I was about 8.5 out of 10, 10 being like really hard. And you were about
You're
7.5.
7.5, 8 out of
Yeah,
10.
yes.
It was
So we still had some energy left in the tank, which was really good. Obviously, we've got to do 8 stations for Hyrox, but it was really positive. And I felt much better about the lunges
yeah.
and the running.
And I felt much better about the burpees.
Yeah.
So this week we're going to do a bit of a deep dive on the farmer's carry because that's the next exercise in the trail really, and love the farmer's carry because this always makes me think about World's Strongest Man. So if any of you are World's Strongest Man fans, and if that's one of your favorite things that you watch over Christmas and New Year, you'll be really familiar with the farmer's carry because you see lots of big guys lifting really heavy things and they call it the farmer's carry. So this is one of the events in Hyrox.
Yeah.
And we get to do the farmer's carry. So we get to be like Tom Stoltman, which of course is awesome because, Tom Stoltman,
Yeah.
Scottish and has been world's strongest man multiple times. So yeah,
Well done, Tom.
big fan of Tom Stoltman, which is why we love the farmer's carry. So what do we have to do, man?
We have to have 116 kg, it's 116 kg kettlebell in one hand and one in the other. We have to walk with them at our sides and we have to walk for 100 meters
Each.
100 meters each. You can swap over in between if you get fatigued. And that's depending on the track what you're on. It's obviously on a flat track and you can run if you want to. The judge is out whether we do run or not, but we'll see where we are energy wise because I don't know what if it will bring you that many more seconds. But we love the farmers carry, don't we? We've really, I certainly, Sal was just ahead of me in the strength side of it. I certainly have seen massive progression, especially with my grip.
Yeah. The grip strength is the really key piece of this, is so that you don't lose the grip of the kettlebells because you're just going to waste time bending down and picking them up again. You just need to grip them and try and maintain carrying them all the way through. So I think we're both quite confident with this one.
I actually got some of those. My brother-in-law had some of these shaped like a V, and you squeeze it to strengthen your wrist. And I do those all the way back from driving from France. I was just doing those all the time. Why not? 15 kg.
Right.
Yeah.
So what's up next week?
What's up next week? What are we doing this week?
I don't know. What's your training plan? Are you going to see Nathan again?
You haven't sent me the WhatsApp for what we're doing. No, he's away next week, but I've got a training plan. So he's given me all that. I've got to print it off and do that. But I'm going to have a rest day tomorrow, proper rest day tomorrow, even though I really want to go to the gym. It might be Sunday because there's strength and conditioning on the gym. So I might go tomorrow. We'll see. But I've got to have one rest day this weekend. And then next week it's back on sled push, sled pull, and burpees, more burpees, more burpees, more burpees, and wall balls. And then everything else into Spurs. So I'll be doing Monday. I'm sticking to what I did in France. Monday legs, Tuesday arms, Wednesday abdo strength, and Thursday cardio. And that's the plan for me because I know what I'm doing now. And then I just adapt it for our exercises around Hyrox, which having the plan and taking my list with me makes all the difference.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm learning from the best. She's the plan lately.
Always have to have a plan. Well, it's really good that you have a rest day tomorrow, but I'll be interested to compare notes on how sore our legs are because I think we might just be feeling the after effects of those lunges tomorrow, but we'll see. Because I think I'm going to do the park run tomorrow because, of course, what I haven't mentioned is that, of course, since last week, I ran the Northampton half marathon. And of course, my training hadn't quite gone to plan because I had a bit of an injury a couple of months ago, which I've been working on overcoming with lots of hopping and single leg exercises. And then, of course, I came down with a bit of a cold and a cough, which meant I couldn't do the long run that I wanted to. So that really impacted on my confidence. But some wise words from a friend in the gym was just go out and enjoy it. Don't worry about the time. Don't put any pressure on yourself. Just go and enjoy it. So I went with that mindset and it was great. Had a great time.
Excuse me, sub 2 hours.
2 hours.
Having a great time. Sub 2 hours. I mean, hello. Amazing.
And my daughter's advice was that at every mile, do a little vlog and record how I'm feeling. And she said the miles will just fly by if you just do that every mile. So every mile, I did a little video recording and I had a jelly baby, and that just spurred me on. And if you follow me on Instagram, you'll be able to see those little vlogs stitched together and see that I was having quite a nice chat with myself
Yeah.
all the way around the half
What
marathon.
a great idea.
So I had a bit of a rest earlier on this week, but I would like to get back into the running. And my husband has encouraged me to do the park run tomorrow. So I'm going to be doing that. And then on Sunday, probably back in the gym.
Yeah.
And I'll be down to do circuits at work on Tuesday. And then, yeah, normal week next week.
Yeah.
And looking forward to what I put together for us on Friday morning.
I haven't got the list yet, thank God, though. But it's all good. We're on the run up now to think, but we're feeling strong going into it. And now it's just getting fitter, stronger, and hitting the ground, literally running when we get to Birmingham.
Brilliant. So,
Yeah.
yeah, 4.5 weeks to go. High five.
Woohoo!
Bye, everybody. See you next week.
Bye.